Okay, so we're here live, EMO 2023, as you can see, at the Autodesk booth. I'm here with Clinton Perry. Clinton, thank you for the invite to start with.
No, thanks for coming, Joe. It's great to see you.
Yeah, and to start with, I'd like to know more about Autodesk and your design and make philosophy we hear so much about.
Yeah, well, I mean, as a company, we're well known for design software, but of course, we're way more than that. So we're here to talk about our design and make solutions. Principally, we're here to talk about Fusion 360, which I'm sure everybody's heard about it. It's the big show in town. It's a cloud-enabled connected solution that does design, it does CAM, it does electronics design, simulation, shop floor planning, and so much more.
Generative design.
It does all of this, and yeah, you can see some great examples of parts that we fabricated or machined in our tech centre at Birmingham. So we got some really amazing customer stories as well. We'll talk about those later on.
Yeah, for the people that haven't been to your huge facility in Birmingham, tell us a little bit more. You've got CNC machine tools and things.
We do. So yeah, we're quite unique in the space that we're a software company for sure, but we're actually manufacturers at heart. So we have a technology centre in Birmingham in the UK. It's got a variety of 3 and 5 axis milling machines, lathes, industrial robots, 3D printing equipment and so on. So clearly we use that to test our software. You'd expect that. We don't want any collisions happening for our customers. We prove our software out on our equipment so that it's got absolute levels of reliability out in the field. But also we do more than that. We allow our customers to explore emerging technologies like 3D printing, robots and so on. So if they're looking at investing in that technology, they can come and visit us, see how that tech's going to benefit their business, and then make the decision whether to invest or not. So yeah, it's a great option.
And we hear a lot about Fusion 360 from you, from your team, from the industry as a whole. How's that going? What's new with Fusion 360?
The last 12 months have been absolutely amazing. Fusion started life 10 years ago, so it's its 10th anniversary. And in the last 12 months, it's really matured in terms of its manufacturing capabilities. So it's a real good solution for professionals. We've added some amazing 5-axis technologies in there in partnership with some of our technical partners. It's become fast, it's more powerful, specifically in the machining space. And that's been reflected in the number of users that we've got out there. It's growing exponentially, it's fantastic.
And subscription model?
Yeah, well, we introduced subscription a good few years ago. And yeah, it's been really successful. It's a flexible way of accessing technologies. You're not having to pay tens of thousands of dollars, euros, pounds to invest in the hardware and the software. You can literally pay for Fusion $545 a year, and you've got access to the vast majority of the tech we're going to talk about. But if you want more, you can access more at a higher price, but vary it. Daily access, monthly access. It's a flexible, disruptive way to get hold of the tools that you need.
Yeah, and where do you think it's heading? Obviously, there's only so much you can tell me about the software, but where do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, well, in the next year, we've got some exciting updates coming out for turn mill, for 5-axis machining, barrel cutters, automated 5-axis roughing. Some really cool stuff if you're in that space. But we have a bigger vision beyond that, and that's to provide a much more seamlessly integrated cloud solution, which will be called the Autodesk Fusion Industry Cloud. Watch this space for more information on that, but it's kind of taking that connectivity, connecting people and teams to their data. We haven't got the time to cover that today, but that is the vision of where we're heading.
The booth, what a wonderful booth. What else is going on here?
We've got some great exhibits, but I think arguably the most important thing is the range of customer story parts that we've got on display here. So amazing generative design parts, CNC machining parts, sustainable projects. I think you're going to go and speak with one customer.
Yeah. Simon, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good, and you?
It's good. So obviously, just spoke to Clinton. You told me off camera your age, what you've achieved in such a short period of time. So perhaps you can tell me and the MTD viewers a little bit about yourself and also your company.
Right. Yeah. So it might sound a little bit weird that at 19 years old I'm doing all of this stuff, but as you can see, I think I can tell just through Fusion it allowed me to make complex parts really quickly. So
yeah. So how did you start? You say 19 years old, which is incredible.
Yeah.
I'm presuming you started younger than 19.
Yeah, exactly. So ever since my first introduction through tech school initially, I was very intrigued by manufacturing. Like I wanted to know everything about it. So at around 16, I bought a 3D printer. And that's how I started really in the manufacturing world. And then it grew really fast to CNC milling, turning. So I bought like first a manual lathe and then worked my way up till where I am now. So I'm working with CNC machines and making complex parts just like these here.
And yeah, and what elements do you use? Do you use the CAD, the CAM, some of the more advanced machining add-ons?
So I'll be using CAD and CAM. So through Autodesk Fusion, I'll be using CAD to draw my parts up, make molds for all the parts, and use the CAM system as well. So all designing, programming will be done by me, just through Fusion.
Sure, and you're here representing Ice One Racing. As the name would suggest, you're not getting days, sometimes you're not even getting hours to make these parts, you're getting minutes.
Yes, exactly. So it can be that in the morning I'll go in the shop and then I'll get a part like, look, Timon, this part doesn't succeed, it's broken, or we need it more strong, and I'll have half a day or maybe even hours just to get it done, get it fixed, make it stronger, mill it, get it on the bike, and go to the race.
Sure, and at just 19 years old, there's a big community for Fusion 360. I'm guessing you've used that, all the various videos that are available online and things?
Yeah, so I've learned it just on myself. I've got a little introduction through school, but from there on, I watched YouTube videos, found communities online where I could get help and then get started really. And then after all of that, it grew in my own interest to just do more with Fusion. I'll be late at night up designing, programming, get up in the morning, try it on my machine. So that's how it started, just on myself, learn it all the way through, and led me to a fun journey, that's for sure.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for speaking to us. I know at Autodesk we're over the moon with you being here. Hope to see you in Belgium soon.
Right.
But thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
So now that's obviously a valued customer of Autodesk. We're going to go to another customer, partner, here with Greg Cox of Mazak. Greg, tell us about the relationship between yourselves and Autodesk.
Well, that's a really nice question to ask actually, because obviously a premium organisation like Autodesk and a premium CNC manufacturer like Mazak, we need to work really closely together to achieve absolutely fantastic results that our customers deserve when they're buying both those products combined.
How long have you been working with Autodesk?
Many years, right from the concept of the simple lathes that we started building in the UK and obviously in Japan. We've always had a good relationship with Autodesk and working with them on their products to bring those two products together and keep them synchronized for all the benefits they can bring to our customers.
And I guess the synergy, in Worcester you've got a huge manufacturing facility, Autodesk in Birmingham, they're quite unique in the fact they actually have a large CNC machine shop in Birmingham as well. Does that help?
Absolutely, it always helps. So any customers that we can visit, whether they're customers or partners, anyone that can help us develop the tools together so that our machines can be used to the maximum effect. So bringing in the product that Autodesk produced, the Fusion 360, and being able to actually incorporate the modules that they've built for that, to bring that kind of syndicate between the products and get all the advantages out of the machine by using the technology and the software.
Yeah, I find that interesting, the fact you did, correct me if I'm wrong, there's a new Fusion 360 add-on for the Mazak. How does that work fundamentally?
So fundamentally it works by using the data from the machine and actually being able to transfer that data through to the Fusion 360 software, and then you've essentially got a digital twin. You've essentially got all the information about the machine in the CAD/CAM software, and then you can transfer everything back. So you're able to do your setups, you're able to understand about the tools in the machine, all of that information very quickly. Makes it really useful for customers doing more complex program parts.
Of course, and you share many customers, of course, so it's going to be advantageous to all of those.
Absolutely, and what we're all about. Higher productivity, using the tools available with software packages like Autodesk, and using high quality machine tools to increase the productivity right throughout Europe and the world.
And just to conclude for me really, where do you see this going, Fusion 360? We hear a lot of noise about it, I think it's 10 years old now. How do you see the relationship and the products developing?
Well, we'll continue to develop products in syndicate with Autodesk. So those products, as we increase our technology, so do companies like Autodesk and so do Autodesk. So we'll keep working strongly together to make sure our customers get the most out of both products.
Greg, thank you so much. Have a great week. And more importantly, thanks to Autodesk and everyone at home for watching.
Thank you.